Hi there, today I'd like to take a look at this product, this Smith Performance Sprayers. This is the Bleach one. They make all different kinds. This one's about 2 gallons, and I'm going to show you how to get it all set up. You get, you know, your base thing. It has a nice base so it's not tipsy, and then your pump is on there. Then it comes with this part, so you're going to put this right into this hole right here and screw this on. And I love that you can turn this without having to turn the whole hose. Got this nice shiny hose that's very soft and flexible, and your plastic handle. It does have a lock over here. That's locked on and open, and then over here this is where your filter's at, and it does tell you filter right here. So you just unscrew that. This is what the filter looks like, and this part is invaluable. It always catches a bunch of gunk, and if you feel like the flow is not really good, then always take this out and check it. This is a great design, and it's worked for me really well. When you go to put it back on, you'll see that there's this rubber seal over here. This part is vital. If you ever have any leaks or anything, it could be because this thing moved down or whatever. Just push it all the way back up and make sure it's lined up flat. And then this piece is just going to go right in there, and then you screw this on. I've done it before when I just pop this in here and then screw this on, but it could cause problems, like if the edge over here doesn't quite line up right, and then as you're screwing it on, it could like damage it. So this part, you know for sure that it's not going to do that. So it's just easier this way. So you got your handle piece over here, and I actually prefer the plastic handle pieces over their all brass ones because it's just so much lighter. Then you have another seal over here. You just put this on, put the collar over it, and then tighten up the collar. This you probably won't ever have to take off again. Then I'm just going to make sure as I'm tightening it that this is pointed the right way. I like it having pointed down, and then just tighten this up. Then it comes with these tips, the red one and the yellow one. The red one is a 4, the yellow one's a 5, and it goes with this piece. I actually put it all together. There's a little brown seal in there too, and I'll show you how it works when I change it out to the yellow one. But here, this one, and then you can adjust this black piece over here. Comes with a limited warranty and your manual. And the great thing about this company is that they give you a really nice manual, gives you all the instructions, give you troubleshooting, how to oil it, and you know, look for clogs and stuff, change out the seals. They give you a really comprehensive list of parts, and so you can just order the parts that you need if something breaks down, like the seals go bad or whatever, and you don't have to like actually replace the whole entire unit. And I love that about this company. It's like, you know, they make products that actually last, and these are great products too. I've been using mine for months and months, and every day, and it's been just really reliable. So if you want to oil it or anything, the only time you need to take this out is when you oil it. So right now this one's brand new. I haven't used it yet, and you can see it has a lot of oil or, you know, stuff on it right now, so it slides really smooth. And then you just push this and pop it back onto the collar. Then to pump it, they have really smooth pumping action, and you only need a few pumps to get it to work, and I love that about it. Then to release the pressure, you just pull up on this pressure release valve over here. Then you can lock it back into place, and then this is your handle. It also has loops on both sides here to attach the strap to, and then it has this little holder, so you can just tuck it in like this to store it, and that's really nice to get it out of the way. So to fill it up, you're just going to take out this pump part, and what I like to do is I actually like to use just a regular strainer to catch, you know, any gunks so that they don't go in there and get into my line. This is a system I've been using forever, and it actually works great because all of that gunk there, that can clog up your line, especially, you know, built up over time. Here it does have indicators, and they're a little bit hard to see. I do wish that they made this a little bit more clear. And it tells you the max fill line is over here. This is 2 gallons, and you can see the water level right here, and that's 6 liters or 1.5 gallons. So you just fill it up with however much water you want up to the fill line. Turn this and then make it nice and tight. Then a half turn over to release it, and then you have your pump. You only need to pump it up a few times, and then you have a really good spray. Well, you've got to pump it up a little more at the beginning. I already prepared the red tip on here. And this is going to give you a flat spray. So then to change this out, you got 3 parts on here. You have your tip and the brown seal. So you have your tip, your collar, and your brown seal. So I'm going to try go ahead and use the yellow tip. Put the tip in first. All the way until it pops right through the collar like that. Then you're going to want to tuck this brown seal and shove that all the way in. You just want to make sure that that brown seal is seated all the way in there. Then you just screw that on, and now you got this tip. So basically the red tip is like a horizontal flat spray, and then the yellow tip is a vertical flat spray. And this one's my favorite. It basically goes from a stream to a nice, you know, fine spray, and you can adjust all in between. Then when you're all done and you want to release the pressure, you just need to pull up on this. Push this down, and then you can go ahead and store it however way you want. Now this, just to let you know, I do like that it has this to hold the wand, but I don't store it like this for long periods of time, like overnight, just because I used to, until one day I came out in the morning and this hose had actually kinked, and I don't want to have kinks in here. So if I'm going to have it overnight, I'm going to lay this flat, you know, so that it just makes sure that I get the longest use out of my hose. But if it's like, you know, just real quick, I just need to set it aside and I don't want this laying around everywhere, then yeah, I'll put it in there, and it's fine like that for a little while. So there you go. If there are any questions, go ahead and leave them for me in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.